All right, okay, here we are at lesson number 6. And the checkpoint one is at level number 6, and it says rainbow snake. So here's our goal is to make this 6 circles, and they're using this random number command so that the y value is going to fluctuate a little bit. So if we run it a whole bunch of times in a row, it kind of gives the illusion that this little caterpillar snake thing is kind of moving. Okay. Now, here's what you've got so far. We've got the first 3 that were programmed, and our job is to add 3 more. So red, orange, yellow are there, and it looks like you're on this one for green. Now, here's what's happened so far. You're like, what? What's going on here? Here's the first thing. Notice they put fill and then the ellipse. So we go red, ellipse, orange, ellipse, yellow, ellipse. So on yours, first thing, flip flop the green to come before this ellipse that you have. And when we do that and rerun it, bam, there it is. And stop this at any point so that it makes sense and you can do it right along with me. Now, this circle is way too big, right? Take a look at these last 2 numbers, 50, 50, 50, 50. These are the width and the height. Right now, when you brought this one over, it defaults to 400, 400. That's why that green one's so big. Change it to 50, 50, hit reset run. Okay, we're almost there. Now, you put the random number command from the math toolbox, you put that here, but notice that's in this first spot. That's the X position. And we really want it. Notice how all of these have a number and then random. A number here, 140, that's the X position. Here's random. Yellow was 180 for X, then random. So we need to drag this random, and I'm going to do it below so I can see it. I want it to go right there in the second spot. Okay. So it goes number for X, random number for Y, width, height. All right. Do that. And then we have one little more tweak. One little tweak. All right. Next, the red X position was 100. If I turn on the grid, you can see if I move this horizontally, the middle of red is where the X value is about 100. Orange is 140. Yellow, 180. Do you start to see the pattern? 200. See how the green one looks like it's a little close? If I add 40, that would be 220. Now this looks good. And in fact, watch the screen there and see what I mean by when I run this really fast over and over again, it kind of looks like a snake or a caterpillar crawling. All right. Now we have to add 2 more, a blue one and a purple one. Let's go back to drawing. Grab fill first. So do the color and make it blue. And then you pause my video anytime you need to. Ellipse comes next. Okay, now this first number has to go up by 40s. So 100, 140, 180, 220. This will be 260. The next thing, this number here needs to be the random number command. So I'm going to go to the math part of the toolbox. I like to go below so I can see where it's going to get placed here. And you'll notice every time, because you don't want that Y value fluctuating really far up and down, we only want it to go right around 200. So I go from 190 to 210, and that way it just wiggles a little bit. Oh, 400. If I draw it right now, blue circle is going to be giant. Yeah, we want it to be 50 and 50 again so that it's a small circle. 50 for the width and 50 for the height. There it is. One last one, purple. Fill, make it purple. Ellipse. This X value is going to be adding 40 to the circle right above its X position, which is 260. The next spot is the random number command. Come from below. Okay, change the values. And the width needs to be 50 and the height needs to be 50. Look, they're all there. And if you start hitting reset run over and over again, it looks like it's a little snake that's crawling. Yay! Good for you. Next one's coming up.